Hi folks, how's it going? Welcome to another quick review. Today we have Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare for the PS3 that I completed over a month ago. And I've got to say guys, if you like Red Dead Redemption, the normal Red Dead Redemption, you'll probably like this game. Just don't expect anything, extraordinary or absolutely fantastic. But for what it is guys, I think it's a really good game. So I'll show you the back. So yeah, Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare guys. I was expecting to like it because Red Dead Redemption, I didn't just like it, I absolutely loved it. I thought Red Dead Redemption was absolutely fantastic and I do think it needs to make a comeback. Red Dead Redemption Revived or Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PS4 and Xbox One. It needs to come back. Red Dead Redemption for me was absolutely fantastic, and the thought that this was basically in the same world, the same characters and that as Red Dead Redemption, I thought this is going to be absolutely fantastic. But the only thing that's different is they're going to, instead of adding normal bad guys and that, they're going to add zombies. For me I thought this has got potential to be really good. And overall guys, I think the game was quite a good game. Just don't, like I say, don't expect anything, out of this world. Don't expect anything breathtaking. I still obviously prefer Red Dead Redemption because this is only a 5-6 hour long game. Whereas they just replace bad guys with zombies. They make everything a bit, spookier and stuff. Some characters you meet in Red Dead Redemption make a return in this for the main campaign, which I think was really good because the Red Dead Redemption, characters I thought were really memorable, and really good. But obviously they add twists, like I say, make things zombified and things. And I think it worked really well. It's a bit over the top, it's a bit silly. I mentioned this before when I did a first impression of it. I basically said that it just didn't take itself seriously because you play it as John Marston, the guy you play as in Red Dead Redemption, and your family get infected with a zombie virus. And your uncle turns first and then he bites your wife and then your wife bites your son. And then they all turn into zombies. So what John Marston here does is he ties them up, hog ties them, puts them in the bedroom, and he goes out looking for a cure so his family can return back to normal like nothing ever happened. So as you can probably tell guys, it is a bit silly, but it's silly in a good way. I do like games guys that don't take themselves seriously. That's why I absolutely love Saints Row the Third. Because it's kind of like a Grand Theft Auto kind of environment, but it just doesn't take itself seriously. It's over the top, crazy, but most importantly, it's a lot of fun, and that is what Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare is. You go through towns and stuff that get infected and stuff, and you've got to help people, fight off the zombies. And when you first play the game, you'll probably start to notice that you're quite lacking in ammunition, because unless you go for headshots. Because you will actually start to lack in ammo. But once you save towns and stuff, you can get ammo and stuff from the towns that you've saved. You can find little boxes all over the place with ammo in it. For me that was a negative of the game. I thought you're going to run out of ammo so quickly. But once you get into the game, you get used to the zombies, get used to shooting them in the head and stuff. You will, and you start saving towns and that, you'll start to get more and more ammo. And for me, I think the game improves as it goes along. Once you get used to it, you get more ammo and it starts to become more enjoyable. You save towns and stuff and basically just continue with the main campaign. That's really all you do in the game guys, is do the main campaign and you save towns from zombie outbreaks. Zombies will infect or plan to attack certain towns, and if you get there, you can save those towns. And get ammo and stuff. For me it's really good, So it's everything that Red Dead Redemption is, only instead of bad guys trying to invade places, you've got zombies. So if you like a game that's a bit, serious and stuff, maybe this is not quite the game for you. I would probably stick just to normal, Red Dead Redemption, because that's a bit more serious with a few humorous pieces of dialogue and things. But for this, I think most of the game is quite humorous. But for me, I like it. I like it the way it is. It was quite scary going through the woods, the tall trees. It's quite scary because they got zombified bears and zombified boars, which, to be honest guys, in the normal Red Dead Redemption, boars and bloody bears were scary enough as they were. without them being bloody zombified as well. They were just bloody creepy, they really were. Yeah, but for me folks, really good game. Like I say, 5 or 6 hours long. It's a short game, unless you like do all the side quests and just try and like save all the towns and that. You maybe get maybe 7 or 8 hours out of the game. But for what it is folks, I think it's definitely worth the purchase. Get this or get the whole Red Dead Redemption, Game of the Year edition, which has got all the games. It's got the normal Red Dead Redemption, the DLC and this all in one disc. But I would say it was definitely worth it folks. If you like zombies in any way, I would say give it a go. It's a really good game. So yeah, and Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. And you can get like mythological creatures as well. I think I encountered a Pegasus, a horse that's on fire. I didn't actually manage to kill it or capture it or whatever, but I saw it. I only saw it once. So maybe it's quite a rare thing, but I saw it, but I didn't catch it or anything. So I don't know whether you can catch them and like use them. But I think that would be quite cool, riding the bloody Pegasus. That would be absolutely fantastic. One thing I will warn you about though folks, is if your horse dies, you can, I think if you like press up on the directional button, you can, whistle for it to come, for another horse to come. The other horse that will come will be an undead horse. So it's a zombified horse, but it's friendly. You try and ride this undead horse and it is the most difficult thing to control I've ever bloody seen. And don't be fooled by this folks, I actually thought there was something wrong with the bloody controller or the game was glitched. But it wasn't the case. Its brain's a bit, fuzzy, So it doesn't really, follow your commands too well. So what you've got to do is you've got to go to your inventory screen and select the horse that you want. And once you select the horse that you want, your normal horse should return. I made that mistake at the beginning, I thought this game's bloody glitched or something. But obviously, and I thought afterwards, it's a zombie horse, so it does make sense how it's not really following your commands, because its brain's bloody goosed, it's bloody knackered. So, yeah, that's a little mistake, that's a little, little fault that I did, I should really have, figured that out, but it's an undead horse, so obviously it's not going to be working properly. So there we go, because that's probably all I can say about Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. It's a great game. For me it's probably an 8 out of 10 game. It's a really good game. If you like Red Dead Redemption and you like zombies, it's good. It's great. It's a perfect package for you. If you like it, something a bit humorous as well. It's quite humorous at times. So yeah, Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. Great game folks. And yeah, recommended. So anyway folks, hope you've enjoyed this quick review. If you've played the game before, let me know what you think of the game, or let me know what you think of the normal Red Dead Redemption, and I'll catch you all in the next video. See you guys. Thanks for watching.